Kind people. Think you're real smart, don't you, ancients? Tell me why Creator does not appear in the Bible. Thought you'd never ask. True, Creator does not appear in the Bible. It was substituted for an Old English word, or one used by the ancients of Britain. God, meaning let evil take its course. There's even a word in Old English for the ghost, which is ghast, G-A-S-T, ghost, meaning one who writs. The word son is another Old English expression, sunu, S-U-N-U, meaning a male descendant of a country, like the one phrase, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Father is still an Old English word or expression, F-A-E-D-E-R, Vader, meaning a substitute leader of people who is not a dragon. Dragon, Old English, chief of a white tribe, and has given up the old ancient traditional ways in believing in the Creator, Great Spirit, and Great Serpent, and taken on the beliefs of the new mortal gods. Sellout. Just like the Indian governments on Indian reservations in this country. If you were Greek, the word God has over 800 identities and it would take a lifetime to fight your way through them. If you believe in a patriarch society where the man rules, or that males of any family, no matter where in the world, are the descendants to everything on this earth and get everything you got or have, then the word Creator has to be substituted for the word God. In the substitution, you had to agree, not in ignorance, that as long as your male descendant got everything, you really didn't care about losing your soul or the life after death because you really didn't believe it anyway. You made the agreement with you-know-who, or someone really sold you a bill of goods that left you out in the cold. Let me show you by spiritual writings that have been left out of the book you'll go to war over. Taken from a translation of the word Creator. Feminine. Mediate. To interpose for protection. To preserve masculine, who is to be a mediator and an interposer. It is this translation that Indians of the Americas state that they have followed the commissions handed down by the Creator Great Spirit on how a nation, tribe, and a clan is to be as a social order. The clan mothers are absolute rulers who elect chiefs who speak on their behalf. I once read a book by a very notable author, which I'm not, and writing about Indians made the statement, the Great Spirit is dead. We have died, and for our death, we can't blame anyone. We have the power of resurrection. And we have that power to use our energies and spirit to bring back the Great Spirit to life. He titles this one Witchcraft. Black magic has 600 known religious sects, while white magic has over 5,000. A spiritual ritual for every level of civilized man's thinking whose kramas can be found in the book, The Eye of Isis. The same dictionary, which is the authority, will relate that the word dragon is translated to mean a chief of the white race that knows his clan and tribe. If we were to review occultism, it has a krama to the designating of all mystical arts involving magic, astrology, alchemy, and others, and not to divulge any spiritual secrets to general human understanding. Sound familiar? This occult, which carries an international status, is to conceal any new discovered spiritual secrets and block any inquiries into them. But it is not classified as witchcraft. Let me give you the doctrine of occultism. 366. In the beginning of American, English, French, and Spanish history, the Indian of the Americas encounter with the gospel had some frightening after effects, to say the least personal experience. In this first encounter, every Indian at the time knew about the time equation of 666. When the men of the cloth related some of the crimes that would be committed by the person of 666 to the Indian, this meant the prophets and medicine people of his tribe. Christian type conversion became easy because such crimes were a violation of not only tribal law but clan law too. To this day, Indians still believe these crimes would be committed by other tribal members if they permit traditional rituals as a way of life again. The Bible identifies this individual very precisely. That is, of course, if you have some knowledge to the ancient tribal language of the white man. Turn with me to the Bible, book of Revelation, chapter 13, verses 2. And the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. The key word here is dragon. Just what is the true meaning of the word dragon? Its meaning comes from the language of the white man. Chief. Not the top or main chief, which would be a pendragon, but a common chief. The translators of the Bible did not make a mistake because in the Old Testament it mentioned chiefs and headmen of the tribes of Israel, while the Jews had masters or teachers who were adopted and did not know their clan or tribe. Most Indians today still know that clan mothers are the only ones that can select a chief, in this case, a dragon. It states that the dragon gave him his power. Who? The person of 666, or someone who had knowledge to time of the Creator, animals, and humans. The dragon gave him his seat. This would have to be the seat of authority that is used in the dawn ritual, D-A-W-N, and in the dawn temple, D-A-W-N, what the white man calls the moon temple. The dragon also gave this person of 666 great authority. We can now prove by documented evidence that such authority has been given. First, we know that this person of 666 heads the triune, T-R-I-U-N-E, or Trinity Confederacy, either name, triune or Trinity, which controls all the religions on earth that are civilized. This person of 666 had to know the ancient equations of 600 firstborn, which is a ritual. These people that have children missing are they the firstborn in the family? We'll get into that sometime, how many people or children are missing each year. You don't know about it. But anyway, he also had to know 608 clan mothers, 650 medicine, and the time factor 666. They next had to know the times of the great serpent and when they all started in time. That's our time clock. Now, with this ancient knowledge, this person of 666 can now perform a time synchronization and cause the sun not to give any light for a period of time. References: 1 full year, 45 BC, Plutarch and Julius Caesar. Diocasa. Now, 1 year and 2 months, that was in 536 AD, and the Gregorius Abul Ferriegas Supplementum Historia Dynasterium reference. 1 full year, 567 AD, Abul Ferriegas, 8 months, again the same reference, 626 AD,